And wholeheartedly support and commend the Civil Engagement Group and Senator Alice Mary Higgins for continuing to push this. I'm just over a year elected, and this is one of the first important pieces of legislation that we spoke about when we came into the Shannon. And I can't understand how it's still that nothing has been done about it. The behaviour of the US government since this bill was last debated has proven that we need more than ever to reclaim our neutrality. And to disassociate ourselves completely from the US military. War crimes that have been committed by the US in Iran and by Israel in Gaza. And if it is possibly the use of weapons delivered through Shannon or via Irish airspace, we have to completely extradite ourselves from having anything to do with this. And the recent revelations that almost 250 more flights than declared had flown over Irish airspace last year was due to an administrative oversight. That's very hard to believe, and it's very hard to comprehend that. And that's no and I suppose that's no consolation to all those who have killed or maimed by munitions delivered or intelligence gathered through the flights. And I think it is an indication of just how many US military flights take place in Irish airspace, which surged by a further 56% following the unprovoked US attacks on Iran. And like Senator Higgins said, and like Spain, who's a member of NATO, and Switzerland have closed their airspace to US military aircraft. And we shouldn't be afraid to follow their example and declare ourselves out of this neo-imperialistic war. I suppose we're very happy to, Section 2 of this, the heart of this bill, is outlining ministerial exemptions for weapons, munitions or dual-use goods to pass through Irish territory or airspace. That's not a big, in simple terms, this bill just puts an arms embargo in place, and it bans the passage of arms through Ireland to Israel. I don't think that's an unreasonable demand. It's 19 months since the UN General Assembly passed its resolution calling on Israel to end its illegal occupation of the Palestinian territories. And this is a resolution that Ireland, we voted for. So we've already accepted the argument here. So why are we still facilitating the arms through Shannon? It just beggars belief that the government have pushed it down the road. Like Senator Higgins said, the Civil Engagement Group worked really well with the government to come up with a solution to this, and they did so. But now it's just been left again. This is not what the Irish people want, and it is a deep concern amongst the Irish people. There's something that we can do as legislators. This is our job to do. We don't want to be complicit in this war, and we are. And we know it's not just in Israel. There's countless lives have been lost in Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and this to change this legislation. Why wouldn't we? Why are we letting this to continue to happen? We can see it. I suppose it's like the Occupied Territories Bill. It's been pushed down the road and it's dragging its feet. And we don't want to be. I just think as a government now, especially at the moment when the world is so volatile, why are we not disassociating ourselves from it? We can do it, and we've other countries have had the bravery to do it, and I think it's about time that we did it as well. And we all have watched what the horror that's been going on for the last 3 years, and I just think this is a very simple solution that I actually think we should be very happy to embrace it.